Hello everyone and thank you for tuning in. This is Mad Murkrow back with more Let's Play Pokemon Gold version. If you recall, last time we made our way up the Olivine City Lighthouse in an effort to find the missing gym leader, Jasmine. Well, here she is, so let's go talk to her, see what's up. This Pokemon has always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood City, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to go get some medicine for me, please? So the deal is that Jasmine refuses to leave this place until this poor little fella, this Ampharos here, whose job is to light the lighthouse to ensure sailors have a, nice safe trip to port, until he gets better. He's even got like a little bed. Like, is this coffee table his? Does this Ampharos drink coffee? For those long nights working the lighthouse shift. Anyway, so we're gonna have to make our way across the sea. Here's a funny thing I've always found about the Olivine City Lighthouse. There's no staircase to get back down. If we try and go back down the way we came, it'll just lead us in a loop back to here. So you have to fall down a flight of holes to get to the bottom. No elevators, no stairwells, no nothing. You get to fall down holes and hopefully not break your ankle on the way down. Yeah, I'm sure that meets various building standard codes. So before we can start making our way over to Olivine City, we're going to need a water-type Pokemon. Now, I know I have a Wooper in the PC and everything, but I'd rather get a little bit of a stronger Pokemon, as we just got this Good Rod here. So let's give it a whirl and see what we can find. Whatever the first Pokemon we find is, that's going to be our Water-type Pokemon. It really doesn't matter to me. Okay, maybe not a Magikarp, though. Well, it is already level 20, so actually that could work. We just gotta level it up once, and then it'll be a Gyarados. Sure, I guess we're going with a Magikarp. I know it's very creative and very original to go with to have a Gyarados as your Water-type Pokemon, but still. Oh shit, that was close. We almost killed our new buddy. Let's see. We're going to let's use the Lure Ball. It's a ball that Kurt gave us for helping him save all the Slowpokes, and it works better on Pokemon that are hooked on fishing rods and such. Not that it'd be hard to catch a Magikarp, even with a standard Pokeball. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. Never more than 7. Such a pathetic height jumping ability. 7 feet. I mean, I myself have been known to jump at least 15. Good evening, Murk. This is Gina. Were you awake? Did you want to battle? I'm gonna win this time. I'll be waiting for you around Route 34. Look at me, okay? Bye-bye. I think she digs us. She keeps calling us. But the main reason we have Picnicker Gina's phone number is because it's the only way in the game to get a Leaf Stone before Kanto. Any of the stones, Fire, Water, Leaf Stone, except for Sunstone, you can only get in the Kanto region by talking to Bill's grandfather. That's not till way, way later. And we want to get a Victory Bell much, much sooner than that. I don't want to have to screw around with a Weeping Bell forever. I mean, Weeping Bell is great and everything, but it's going to be much more helpful if we get something a little more useful. I think we're going to deposit Scyther. Let's pick up our Gyarados. I mean, just a Magikarp, soon to be Gyarados, honestly. I'm sorry if you hear a bit of a small buzzing noise in the background. My fan's going on, and because it's very warm in my room. It's uncharacteristically warm in my room for the time of year it is. But the main reason you're able to also pick up that noise in the background, and if you'll notice a little bit more clarity in my voice, is because recently I picked up a new microphone. I'm now rocking the official YouTube starter pack setup with a brand new Blue Yeti. And I also recently picked up an Elgato HD game capture, so I will soon be coming to all of you with many, many games. I have a setup to record new games, old games. We're going to be playing them all, baby. We're going to be playing them all. Oh, I can sense your excitement. Oh, please, no. Please. There's no need for so much applause. Thank you, though. Thank you. So in the meantime, let's trade up this Magikarp really quickly. I'm so eager to have a Gyarados, I'm already calling him that. In the same time, we're going to want to train up our Weepinbell because he's going to be pretty essential to our victory over in Cianwood City. The Cianwood City gym leader, he only has 2 Pokemon, but one of them is notoriously strong if you're rocking a Typhlosion, or if you're gonna rock a Cyndaquil like us, if you have the Fire Starter. That probably didn't really do much for Magikarp, did it? Only 64 experience points. I know Magikarps grow really slowly too. Oh my god, he needs 1,500 experience points! Oh lord, he can't learn Surf until he becomes a Gyarados. Oh my god, what kind of... He can't learn to swim! He literally can't learn to swim. What was he doing the entire time when I caught him? Was he drowning? Did we save a fucking drowning Magikarp? Oh lord, okay, let's see what we can do about this really quickly. Maybe Gyarados isn't in our future. Maybe we can hook a different Pokemon. Oh, Krabby, that'll do perfect. Let's go with that instead. Get him, Magikarp. Alright, let's switch out. Let's just send Quilava at him and weaken him real quickly, so we can just get the show on the road. I'm sorry about this little roadblock here. I wasn't anticipating that this Magikarp would probably take this long to train. Maybe I should have caught one earlier in the game. But it is what it is. We're flexible. We're a team. We can do this. Perfect. Alright, let's go swap out for Krabby really quickly. If it senses danger approaching, it cloaks itself with bubbles from its mouth so it will look bigger. What kind of sense does that make? To cover yourself in bubbles to look bigger? They don't look anything like bubbles. Like, what... Like, if anything, wouldn't covering yourself in bubbles make you look, like, more ridiculous and easier target for prey? Like wouldn't all the big bully Pokemon want to, like, let's go beat the crap out of that nerd, he plays with bubbles, like in the SpongeBob movie or something. No bubble blowing sissies allowed at the, what was the name of that bar in the SpongeBob movie? Let's see. Let's teach him Surf really quickly. Why is his sprite like a clamshell? He doesn't look anything like that. It kind of looks like the scallops from that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick take care of that scallop. Oh, I made him forget Bubble. That was probably useful. I should really pay attention to what I'm doing. Or I can just continue to fuck up, honestly. I think I'll go with that. Oops. Okay. Displaying amazing dexterity as always. Let's heal up one more time, and we'll start making our way to Cianwood City. It's gonna be a bit of a trek to get there, as all of the water has a pretty decent encounter rate, and there's many trainers, all water-type Pokemon as well. I remember when I was a kid, I thought this was like a super long trek. It's realistically not that long at all. But one of the tricks is that if you really want to avoid as many trainers as possible, you can stick as close to this wall. Stick as close to the wall as possible, and you'll be fine. So that we have a Krabby with Surf, we just come up to water and hit the A button, and we magically transform into a Lapras. And we start putting along all happy. We're a red Lapras. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. Let's see what this guy's about. Swimmer Simon. Yep, figured. Tentacle. Unfortunately, our Weepinbell's not going to be, like, super useful. As a tentacle, it's also part poison type. So, when a Pokemon has balancing out weaknesses... Oh, see, that's not going to hurt us very well either. So, a tentacle is a water type, which is normally weak to grass type moves like Vine Whip. But it's also a poison type. And poison types would resist grass type moves like Vine Whip. So, when you add the two together, times 2 and then times half... which is what the damage you get when you use a move that's not very effective on a Pokemon, it evens out and goes back to 1. So it does the normal amount of damage it would ordinarily do. Same thing happened for the Tentacle when he tried to use Acid on our Weepinbell, because our Weepinbell is also part Poison type. That's no problem. I think we're still cutting them down to size. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm using cut, you see. I'm sorry. Who am I kidding? I'm not sorry at all. You're stuck along with the ride. You're stuck along on this ride with me. Let's talk to her. No inner tube for me. I'm hanging out. I hang on to a sea Pokemon. Kinda just looks like you're a floating head in the water. As if a Sharpedo came by and, you know, reenacted Jaws. There we go, Staryu. We'll be able to make mincemeat out of that. Ah, so close. Don't recover. Don't do that. There we go. Send out another Staryu, please. That'd be very helpful. Oh, a Shelter? I guess that works. What are you sticking your tongue at me for? Put that shit away. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ooh. Okay, that didn't do so much. Oh, perfect. Shelter's not ice type like I thought. I guess he doesn't become water and ice until he becomes a Cloyster. Perfect. Ooh, I'm feeling dizzy. Well, better get yourself ashore. You could drown out here. Oops. Well, let's see what we encounter here in the water then. Oh, a Mantine! It's not like a super rare Pokemon, but it's fairly uncommon. Let's try and capture it. Oh, cool. Oh, beautiful. Supersonic, my favorite move. Come on, just put him to sleep, Weepinbell. You got this. Perfect. Mostly out here on the water, you're going to find things like, mostly tentacles, if I'm honest. They're kind of like the Zubat of water, or the Rattatas. Screw it. I'm just going to go right for a Great Ball, just because I'm feeling lucky. Oh! We almost had that one. If one is good, two is better. Okay, fuck you then. He's probably gonna wake up next turn. Which we should probably... but I really want this guy. Let's send Quilala to go get him. Man, he's still sleeping? Has it been 3 turns already? Or it hasn't been 3 turns yet? Damn! How long does he stay asleep? Does sleep powder put you to sleep for up to 5 turns, or is he just genuinely tired and we just kind of helped him out? Come on, dude. Come the hell on. So, you probably couldn't tell by looking at him, but Mantine actually has an interesting type combo. He's a water flying type. Yeah. I can't particularly explain that one either. He's like kind of based on a manta ray, like obviously. And I would think, like, I don't know manta rays like, I mean, I guess they kind of look like they're flying. They kind of look like underwater UFOs or something, if I had to compare them to something, but I can't really understand the water flying combo. But then again, so is Gyarados. But maybe it's because they like leap out of the water with like such trajectory that they look like they fly for a minute. Or that's just a really high jump, really. I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense to me, and this Mantine's really starting to piss me off because he just needs to stay in the goddamn Great Ball so I can get on with my life, please. You fucker! You're dead. I don't even want you anymore. You pissed me off. And now you're dead. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Don't hurt yourself, Quilava. Don't let him get the best of us. There you go. Yeah. To the briny depth with you. Alright, we've met level 24. Wasn't all useless, I guess. And Weepel's trying to learn Acid. Sure. Get rid of Rap. There we go. Yeah, Weepmel does Acid now. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless you really, really want to. I can't stop you. No, but for real, don't do drugs. Let's see who else we can find out here in the water, aside from more annoying Mantine. Hey, buddy. I'm a bit tired. If I win, lend me your Pokemon. I mean, all you have to do is ask nicely. You don't have to like, you don't have to trade me with a battle. Oh my god, he's got 6 Pokemon. Alright, let's get it on with then. They're not so tough, though. They're not so tough. No, I think I'll stick out. Ooh, level 17. Getting ballsy there. I think they're gonna level. Are they gonna level up each time? Is the next one gonna be like a level 18 Tentacool? Nice, nice. Oh, nope, level 16. You let me down, man. I thought you had a theme going on here. This guy just really, really likes Tentacools. I bet he's into a lot of weird porn, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for going for the easy joke. That's not Tentacool of me. Ah, God, I am stupid sometimes. Ah. Hey, look, a Staryu. He didn't go for, I thought he was going to have an entire party of Tentacools, though. He's gonna use Recover now, isn't he? Nope. Cool, 2 attacks in a row. I can live with that. I can live with that. Oh, straight. Alright, so our Weepmel's getting pretty strong, which is good. That's gonna help us out a lot at the next gym. So this is a Remoraid, and Remoraid's another one of those Pokemon that I really like, because he evolves into Octillery, which is one of my more favorite water types from Gen 2, but you cannot get a Remoraid in Gold version. You can only get it in Silver version. Which is funny because if you noticed on the sprite of Mantine earlier, you could see a Remoraid like flying under his wing, kind of like real manta rays and how they can always have like the little fish that live under them and like suck the bacteria off of them. All right, let's get out of here. Just had to close my window. Yep, we didn't battle him. I thought we did. The water's warm here. I'm loose and limber. Ew! 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 No! I don't want to battle you. You're gross, dude. Get away from me. Stay out of the water, Weeping Bell. Dude, you're gonna make it. What kind of sick bastard is this? The water's all nice and warm here, and he's all limber, and he sends out his shelter with his tongue hanging out to swim in the pea water. You sick bastard. Get lost, Tentacool. I was kind of disappointed when I was a kid and I first encountered a Tentacruel and I read its Pokedex data, and it's only about, I believe it's like 3'11", which is crazy because if you're like me and you remember the Pokemon show as a kid, the first time you ever encounter a Tentacruel, which we're speaking of the devil about to appear right now, a Tentacruel was like 50 feet tall because of some like I don't know, it was like it like got covered in like toxic waste. It became some kind of like Toho Godzilla monster. That was a pretty rad episode, don't get me wrong, but it like totally overblows your expectations of what it's like to own a Tentacruel in the game, because Tentacruels aren't even that big. They're not even realistically that good. They're actually pretty good in Pokemon Go, which is kind of funny because, once again, so the show built up my expectations about it, and then the game lowered it, and then Pokemon Go brought them back up again. I have a weird history with Tentacruel, I guess. Yikes, I've got prune skin. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave you to sit in your filth. Now, if you notice this right over here, it's a vicious whirlpool. A Pokemon will be able to pass it. So if you try and go in it, it just spins you around and faces you around the other way, no matter how hard you try. We're gonna need a Pokemon badge and the HM Whirlpool. Yeah, who would have thought, to get past that. That's not gonna be till much later. Think about the 7th gym will give us that badge. But we'll get there when we get there. I'm on my way to the Whirl Islands. I'm going to explore with my friends. So I was just actually about to get to that. These whirlpools are blocking the Whirl Islands, which are kind of like the Seafoam Islands in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow versions. Except instead of housing Articuno, this is the place you would go to find Lugia if you had Pokemon Silver version. But for us, since we're playing on Gold version, when the time comes, we'll make our way back to Ecruteak City and ascend I believe, not the Burn Tower, I believe it's the Tin Tower. Is it the Tin Tower? Probably the Tin Tower, if I can remember anything about this game. I swear I know things about Pokemon, but when the microphone comes on, the recording software turns on, I draw blanks. I thought I was comfortable with doing this already. Oh, a Sea King. There he is. The old goldfish with the horn on it. Oh shit. You can survive this. Yes. Just one more. Our last Vine Whip. You can make this count, Weepin' Bell. Or not. You can just totally drop the ball on it. I mean, to your credit, you don't have hands, and then you die. And then you died. Let's send Togepi out, just so we can see a little bit of battle, and immediately switch him back out for Quilava, just so we can get some levels on our Togepi. Because I definitely want to get him to be a Togetic as soon as possible. There we go, Togepi level 10. Perfect. Is that how you do it? Yeah, I guess so. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh god, it's Gina again. Leave me alone. Yeah, I know, you want to battle. Oh, you saw a rare Ditto. Ooh, man. Please do. Please call me again. Just every time you see a Pokemon, call me. Jesus. Let's make, oop, that's Eevee. Let's make Quilava our forerunner for right now. We should be getting close to Olivine. We'll just keep making our way, east? Yeah. Or is this west? God, I'm bad with directions, too. Here we are. Oh, just so I can see the shoreline. Alright, get out of here, Tentacool. No one wants you. No one wants you. Perfect. Ah, here we are. Welcome to peaceful Cianwood City. Photo studio, and that's where you can develop the photos. I talked about that Pokemon printer a long time ago. Boulders to the north of town can be crushed. There may be something hiding inside. Your Pokemon can use Rock Smash to break them. So if you break certain rocks, sometimes there's a chance of a Pokemon coming out of it. Cianwood City, a port surrounded by rough seas. Ah, a rough, tough sailors kind of town then, huh? Not too different than Olivine, I guess. Alright, so before we call it quits on this episode, we're going to do one more thing. We're going to go snag ourselves a rare Pokemon. Because I completely dropped the ball getting that damn Mantine earlier, and I'm honestly quite upset about it. 1, 2, 3, I don't know, we'll just deposit even for now. There we go. Perfect. Let's head off this way. Who are you?
The Pokemon gym trainers here are macho bullies. If I stick around, they might come after me. Here's some advice. The gym leader uses fighting-type Pokemon, so you should confound it with psychic Pokemon. Wipe out his Pokemon before they can use their physical strength.
Nerd. 500 years of tradition, Cianwood Pharmacy. We await your medical queries. So this is the pharmacy that Jasmine was talking about. And this is the, I don't know, mystical pharmacy man? Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something wrong? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it! This ought to do the trick. We received the secret potion. My secret potion is a tad too strong. I can only offer it in emergencies. My potions are too strong for you, traveler. They could kill a dragon. I only offer it in an emergency. Alright, so we have the potion. But we don't want to head back to Olivine just yet. After all, if you look over here, it's kind of a good thing that Jasmine wasn't in town, because she's actually the 6th gym leader, and Chuck is actually the leader of the 5th gym right here in Olivine City. So what the case of serendipity that is, huh? Hey, buddy. I'm in shock! A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. That sounds familiar. He scared me into giving my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Yeah, I'll look after him. Oh, thank you. Please take good care of it. We received a mysterious Pokemon. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in all of Gen 2. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but this is legitimately one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, ever. Yeah! Shuckle, baby! Look at him! He's like a little worm rock snake thing guy. He's great. Shuckle's an interesting type combo. He's the only bug rock Pokemon for quite some time. I don't think we would encounter bug rock Pokemon possibly until Gen 4 or maybe even Gen 5, honestly. But Shuckle has the highest base defense and base special defense in the entire game series to date. If you look at his defense, special defense, it's 74 and 74 respectively, which is extremely higher than any of his other stats. And he's only level 15. If you look at any of my other Pokemon, like Graveler, his physical defense is 74, maybe 84, but he's 14 levels above Shuckle. I love Shuckle. I think he's amazing. I think he's just a cool little tank Pokemon. He doesn't really serve like a cool purpose or anything. I just love him. And we practically just stole it from that guy. Now, you never have to talk to that guy ever again and give him back the Shuckle. In fact, if you go back to him right now, he'll take the Shuckle back and you'll never get one. I think there's a small chance that you can get one from smashing the rocks up here. These ones. Pretty much here in Cianwood City only. But I'm pretty sure they're rare Pokemon. But if you want, you can just take his. Even though I'm pretty sure, yeah, he gave it a silly nickname. He named it Shucky. But I'm okay with that. I mean, Shecky's not that bad of a nickname. He's adorable. So I think we'll just hang on to Shuckle for him for a while. Possibly forever. Now, in truth, if you hold on to this Pokemon for long enough, he'll say, you know, the standard Pokemon phrase of, you know, oh, I gave you this Pokemon. It looks like he's become really attached to you. I think you should just take him, blah, blah, blah. Or we could just never talk to him and, you know, basically steal him. I'm going to go with that one. So, you know, you could say that we're only as bad as our rival Silver now, but he stole all his Pokemon, and we only stole one. So we're only realistically about 1/6 as bad. So there you go. And if you have a problem with that, well, you know, shove it. Well, that does enough for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Pokemon Gold version. I hope to see you there. Have a good one.